Well, hello, everybody. How are we today? Hello, and right here with me today is Lavida. How are you today, Miss?
Hello, I'm good. How about you?
I am fine. I am absolutely fine. It's it's been a crazy day, so I'm just kind of like all over the place. So anyway, so if I seem a little bit kind of all over the place for now, just go with it. It'll pass. It will pass. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're coming from. I think Sharon Go, I think you said you're from the Philippines. So for you, it is both. It's a morning for you, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah. Sonaria, hello. Venus, welcome in. Nikki, welcome in. Roseflower, welcome in. And Levita, you're able to see the chats coming through?
Yes, I can.
Alrighty then. We see the Facebook things lighting up too, so we must be working on Facebook, which is kind of nice. Sometimes Facebook is friendly, sometimes not so much. Yeah, I just never know. Lavita, how's your week going so far?
It's going good. I'm recovering over a little cold, so I'm happy that I'm feeling better now.
Yeah, we missed you at class on Monday night, but it was
Yes.
because of the cold, and I'm glad you stayed home.
Yeah.
We definitely did not need that, which is nice. And it was interesting because we did mediumship reads for moms or mother figures, people who we brought pictures for, and we were able to see if people could come in, and it was quite a lively evening. I'll put it that way because there were about 15 of us, something like that, and out of the 15, we broke up in groups and we were able to actually get people to come in, and it was everybody was able to get somebody to come in, which is nice. So every person there had a reading from somebody on the other side. So folks, if you ever have a chance to spend a little time with a group of mediums, y'all should do it. Y'all should do it. You may not like sometimes what you get because you may be expecting one person to come in and somebody else does, because the mediums don't control who comes in. I don't care which TV shows you watch, and I don't care who you have seen or done things with. I guarantee you, the one thing I truly guarantee you is that a medium cannot control who comes in. Spirits have a mind of their own. They have their entities. They have their own. And so if they choose to come in, they will come in. You can call them in and ask for them to come in. You can have your people who've passed over on the other side reach out to them and say, hey, y'all want to come in and play today? But I will tell you what, if that spirit does not want to play, he ain't playing. Right, Lavita?
I completely agree.
Yeah, you can't control those spirits. All you can do is be of service to them and to the person over here and say, hey, if you want me to bridge that gap, I'm available. And if the spirit comes in, that's wonderful. So again, the one thing I would strongly suggest folks do it though, because man, I'm telling you, if you could have, and this is the one thing I've said over and over again, this is why I think I love the mediumship even more than the psychic and the tarot stuff, is that if you could have one more opportunity, just one more opportunity to have that last conversation, would you do it? And if you did, would you, instead of really talking, you may have questions, but also listening, because sometimes when somebody's passing, we're so busy trying to let them know we love them, but we don't know what they're saying because they can't communicate sometimes. And so, again, the one thing is that they're able to communicate now at that point through you. And what they tell you, again, it can be so life changing. It could also be affirming, very affirming. It could be, and it could be insightful about something you don't know. And it's interesting when we had the thing on Monday night, we had the lady who was in our group. I'd not met her before. She was visiting. She was a friend of somebody else who was visiting, and when she had her phone, she had the picture, and she passed it around to the other person, and they read for her, and that person knows what she's doing. I mean, the people in my group are really good at what they do. So before she handed it to me, I'm like, I don't want the picture. Let me ask you about this. And I asked her about Madeline, and I said, who's Madeline? And she said, oh, that's my mother-in-law. And I said, and she's on the other side. And she said, yeah. And I said, no, she's right here. And she's like, what? And she's like, oh my God, I was just thinking about her. And I was just having a conversation about her. And she said, of all people, if anybody, I would like to, if my mom didn't come through, I would like her. But the mother came through for the other reader. For me, I was like, Madeline was like, no, right here. Madeline was a very strong will. I'll put it that way. And so it was a great read. And then Madeline brought her husband in. Now, again, I don't know anything about this woman, knew nothing about her. And I said, and your husband's on the other side with her. Do you have a husband who passed over? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, okay. And I'm telling you, and I'm telling her about him, and she's like, and I'm like, well, what's the name? Because is it your son? And she goes, what's my son and my husband? They both have the same name. I even got the name. So again, 2 names, crazy, crazy, crazy. But the good part is she needed to hear from him because she was having a very big letdown of a trip that she had planned with somebody, and it fell apart, and she was stranded in the middle of it in Vegas, and she just felt frustrated, embarrassed, devastated, all this stuff. And so when she came to catch a bus to come to Phoenix to visit her friend and then jump on a plane, she just needed to know somebody was there. And the husband came in and said, no, we're here, we got you, we got this, we got this. So anyway, enough of that. The point is, back to the mediumship stuff. You can have a chance. Take the time and spend some time with a medium. I'm telling you, you will not be. You will not be. You will not. If you're fortunate enough to have had the connection with the medium and find somebody, you will not have left. You will not leave being the same person you came in with. I assure you, it can be that transformative. It really can. Whew. Alrighty then. Alrighty go. Let's see. Tonight we're not going to do a list. Tonight we're not going to do a list. We're going to I'm going to go by whoever pops up when I'm done. So if you're there and if your name popped up when I'm done and it's on the screen at the time, more than likely you'll get your reading. So I'm not doing a list. Okay. So if somebody comes in and says, I'm going to be on the list. Well, that means we've done a great job at helping you guys understand that, but we're breaking the rules today. And while we're breaking the rules, you guys have met Lavida through Angie and on Angie's site. But if you haven't, well, then let's go ahead and introduce Lavida. Lavida, tell everybody about yourself. Tell them a little bit or big, whatever you want to share.
My name's Lavida, and I'm a polygraph examiner, but I'm also a psychic. I'm also a Reiki master, and I'm pretty new to doing these lives, so bear with me, but I'm very excited to be here.
But she is not new to the metaphysical. She has amazing skills. It's just getting her onto camera has been the more thing. And also, this young lady has been so busy with certifications and training and all kinds of other things. She is a jack of all trades, and she is amazing. Shauna is here, and Shauna said, hello, goddess Lavida.
Hello.
Lavida and Shauna had some opportunity to get to know each other while Lavida was in Florida, which is nice, before she came back to Arizona. And then, anyway, but also, can you explain what a polygraph does, and what you do?
So with polygraph, the majority of my work is post-conviction sex offender testing. So basically, I'm testing sex offenders to make sure they haven't violated the terms and conditions of their parole or reoffended. And polygraph is typically, referred to as a lie detector test, which it's not that. What it's doing is it's monitoring the fluctuations and changes in stimulus. And as a polygraph examiner, we're trained to see the different changes to see if they're being honest or if they're telling a lie. So that's what I do.
It's funny. I've had a polygraph before. I used to work at NSA, which is National Security Agency. It's in Fort Meade. It's a government agency. It's what they call ELINT, electronic intelligence. That's what we did. The CIA did human intelligence, and then NSA did the eavesdropping. They did the electronic intelligence. And so, with my engineering background, I was hired to take care of their computer systems and things. Anyway, so you have to go through a whole series of background checks. And the FBI comes out and it meets with people in your neighborhood, and it goes and meets with people you work with and so forth, and they do a thorough investigation. And then you go and you do a series of tests. One is physical tests, one is mental capabilities, and whether you've kind of, whatever. And then the other one is the polygraph. I was so nervous. That the polygraph, the lady went on, the man, it was a man the first time, the second time was a lady. The first time, the man was just, and I'm like, if I get this wrong, then I won't get a job. And I'm thinking in my head this, and I'm thinking, no, relax, because you don't want to tell them you're wrong even when you're right, or right when you're wrong. And it's like all this emotion, as you know, that's not healthy for a polygraph. And so eventually they stopped and they said, would it be better if let's work with some questions. Let's see if we can rephrase them to get you comfortable. So where you wrote the question, now you can answer an affirmative or, and I'm like, okay. And we did that. And then I finally said, no, we surrendered. We just can't. We just can't. It's like, I don't know what, but you're just too nervous. And so they sent me home, and I thought, damn, I lost the opportunity, right? And then about 2 or 3 weeks later, they called me back and they said, okay, we're going to do this again. And now I'm thinking, oh God, now I'm even more on the thing. And of course, some of the things they ask you, have you ever burned the U.S. flag? Have you ever been unfaithful to the United States? Have you ever whatever, have you ever had sex with puppy dogs and all this other stuff, So the next time I come in, there was this woman who was sitting there, and she was about 8 months pregnant. She was very large, very far in. And she's, she stands up and she's like trying to get like this, it's hi, And there was just something about that whole thing that when I sat down, I felt comfortable. I felt that this woman was going to test me and not test me, not try to trick me. I just felt like, okay, I can do this, because I did. She brought my level down. She said, okay, let's look at these questions. We're going to read each one. If you have any issues with them, tell me what they are and how I can reword them. And as she did that, I started relaxing, and there was nothing. Anyway, so ultimately did that one, got through that one fast, and got the job, and that's the start of my my career, my mini careers. But yeah, no, I sat through one, and it can be nerve-wracking because you're strapped. I don't know if the new ones are like this, but you're strapped with the thing around your chest because it's your breathing, right? And then, or I guess again, like the chest
movement, which is associated with the breathing,
right? Because of heavier breathing, you're going to pull the lungs out more, or push. Anyway, yeah, and then the fingers, right?
Yes, there are sensors.
Yeah.
For blood pulse volume changes and sweat gland activity.
Yeah, and then were there any electro leads, or just the fingers and the thing? I forget now.
So there's a bunch of different sensors. Seat sensor. There's arm sensors, feet sensors. There's now a masseter headset, which it blocks out noise, but it's also seeing any movement made by masseter muscles. So there's a few different things.
The thing they didn't have that one, and they didn't have the seat in the chair and stuff, because then I'd feel like I'm getting electrocuted. So I'm like, that would be bad. Anyway, so yeah, that was pretty amazing. So I've been through it, and it can be. I'm sure that when people meet you, the good part is where I was headed against long term with that is that you're probably like that woman was to me. Is that when somebody comes into you and they meet you, and your demeanor is so wonderful anyway, and always so warm, and so when you walk into a room with Lavida, you know it, because she's so inviting. She brings down like the energy level so well, not in a negative way. She helps you to bring down. If you're bouncing off the walls, she's like, it's all good. It's all good. So it's really nice. And if you're feeling down, she brings you up. It's amazing how she can work both ways. But the point is, I can imagine when they come into you, they probably look at you and say, oh, I think this is somebody I can work with. So I bet your presence is going to help, because they'll feel more comfortable with discussing what they've done, how they've done whatever. So you're perfect for it, I'm sure. That's the long way to go around it. All right. So with that said, let's jump into it. Shauna says they don't play now. That's correct. Hey, Sherry L, welcome in. Kenny, Nikki, Naturally Divine Goddess, of course, that says Lavida has great and amazing calming energy. Yes, she does. Linda says very sweet as well. Welcome in, Scott. Welcome in. So Lavida, I'm going to let you pick a name.
Oh, okay. Let me look through.
Give me pick one. Pick a name, any name. And then you'll start, and then once you're done, I'll give them a little extra read. How's that?
Let's see. It's Sonoran, I believe. Can I get a career reading, please?
Okay. Let me pop her up on the screen if I can find her. There we go. All right. Are you a Scorpio, Sonaria? Isn't that the MX? Isn't that the Scorpion?
The energy that I'm currently getting, I feel that you work in a corporate setting. I feel that very soon your efforts are definitely going to be noticed by someone in a higher position. I'm definitely, I'm hearing the word praise. As for the cards that I have this turquoise card, as well as the wisteria card, and this orchid card. And, hmm. Do you work in a legal setting, perhaps? So I'm currently seeing the color yellow as well, which that I associate with the solar plexus. So I do feel that your energy is expanding and you're meeting new people, and your efforts are definitely being noticed. And that's what I'm getting.
Alrighty then. Let's see. And also, I got to take that off the bottom. I just realized that Chiron is not the reading. It's not the actual one. Alrighty then. So let's see what I get for scenario. Yeah. Do 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 do. Cards flying out here, scenario. Ooh, scenario. I'm telling you, I do. I see some. I see some internal conflict with you. Do you. I'm not certain. I'm not certain that you know. Again, I'm not certain you know which way you want to go, what you want to do, and how you want to do it. I don't know if. Again, I'm getting a very conflicting situation. I don't think you know what you want. I think that there are benefits on many of the choices that you have, but for you, it's hard to make that choice now. But you need to. This is an Ace of Wands. The job that you have, what you're doing right now, is not going to do it for you. You got to do something new. So again, I see something new on the horizon for you. However, again, I just don't think. I don't know if it's even in the same field, because this is what concerns me. This is that conflict. And that's that conflict card. And the Nine of Cups is like, yeah, there's some, again, good and bad, but I do see a choice coming soon. And when that choice comes, you're going to have to make that choice. But I think that the choice is really going to lean to something different, leaving your employer and going to a different employer. I see that. And ultimately, they're going to offer you something to keep you. They're going to try to keep you at your employment, that you're at the same employer. But you're gonna lose focus, because again, they're gonna help you to lose focus on what you want most, and that is, you want something that's stable for you and something that makes you feel good. And right now, I don't think you feel great. I don't think you feel so great at where you are. I think you need to do something new, and ultimately you will, and you will be happy with what you do. So again, I see you moving on. I don't see you staying where you are. I see a new opportunity. New opportunity is coming soon. I'm gonna look at another deck to see when I believe that range is. Do. Oh, look at that. I love this. The World card. It's right around the corner. It's right around the corner with the next, somewhere within this moon cycle. So with the coming of the next full moon is where I see this. You need to make the leap, and you need to start doing it. And you need to make sure that you're prepared too. I mean, start really start making sure you're prepared. There's the Four of Pentacles. Make sure you started budgeting for what it is you wanted to do and how you wanted to do it. Again, there's going to be need for some money. This is a startup. Are you looking at doing your own business? Because again, I'm seeing a startup here. I'm looking at, again, budgeting to do it. I'm seeing new money necessary to do it. I saw the Queen of Cups, which tells me that new energy. And I see you taking your own path. So this is working for yourself, actually. And it's a change, because again, you're not working for yourself right now. I see you're working for somebody else. And again, this is a strong strength card. I see it both places. I saw that, okay, which is nice. And there's that choice again too. But again, this is the new thinking, a new way of thinking. Make sure I get this clear. The Two of Pentacles, what you saw earlier, was the choice of opportunities for abundance. This is you thinking of things differently. The things that you had thought about, the things that hold you back, the things that were keeping you from moving forward, no. You have to think differently about them. Do not see them as obstacles. See them as opportunities. Look at the situation as opportunities, okay? And look at this. You can't go wrong. I'm telling you, that's the Ace of Cups, the chalice. This is the chalice of prosperity, confirmation, of happiness. I mean, this is the bringing things together. This is that walking out, taking the leap of faith. See, walking on the water there, taking that leap of faith. So scenario, this is something that's meant for you. I think it's coming your way. So I will be very surprised if this doesn't happen, and sooner than later. I'll put it that way, sooner than later. All righty then. Hopefully that resonates with you, scenario. Hope it resonates with you. Let me give you. I'm gonna do. Sorry, this is kind of a long one, but I'm sorry about that, Lavida. I usually don't go this long, but I'm being drawn to give these cards as well. Look at this. I knew I was drawn. Come on, it's in your hand, scenario. It is in your hands. This is manifestation card. And Shauna, you know what card, and Angie, you both know what deck I'm talking about. This is the card I was drawn to, and this is the one that popped up. Again, you can make this, only you can make this happen. No one else can do it. No one else will do it. It's on you. So scenario, you got to take the leap. You got to make it happen. And you will get what you're looking for. The happiness is definitely coming your way. Okay? So, oh my gosh, I'm telling you, dream big. Dream big. Okay? Dream big.
Yes, I pulled some more cards, and I'm definitely seeing that once you do make this next step, you'll be getting the respect that you're wanting, and you'll be feeling really good. It's going to be very refreshing having your own business. You won't have to rely on others, and it'll be good new energy that you've been wanting.
Yep. Lavida, you wouldn't be. Take a look at the messages, Lavida. I love it. Do you see what I see? Damn, the trolls are. Do you see it?
Where?
Do not fall for that. That's not Lavida. Even though it says it's Lavida, you got Lavida right here, and you know she's not typing this shit.
Not me.
So again, we warn you about trolls. We tell you how good they are. Look at that picture. They stole her picture. They stole her name.
That was quick.
Everything.
Oh my gosh.
And then they dare to do it and bring it into this live with her.
Oh
I'm telling you, folks, these trolls are out there. Be careful. You see how nasty they are. Oh my gosh. Unfreaking believable. Now that's bold though. That one you got to give them. That's bold to come into the actual live as you. Oh, good Lord. People, you can't make it up. You can't make it up. Next in line. Let's see who is next in line. Let's do Myra Burgess. Myra, you know I hate love readings, so you're beating me up here, but that's okay. That's okay, Myra. I thought you were a friend. I thought you liked me, but it's okay. I'll take your love reading. Hey, Wendy Yates, nice to see you in. Hey, Julie, nice to see you in as well. I'm trying to track down this troll and make sure it's not on my other Facebook page. So that's what I'm doing, people. If I'm distracted, it's because I'm trying to track it down and block the troll. I blocked them from from this. I'm loving it. They actually came on as you with your picture and everything. It's like, how arrogant is that? How crazy is that? Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, you can't make it up. Unbelievable. I don't see them on either of my Facebooks. So we'll have to check your Facebooks. You have to check your Facebook eventually, Lavida, and see if they're on your Facebook, because I don't see them here.
All right.
So, all right. What do you get from Myra?
Let's see. So as for the cards that I have this ivory card. I have this one. And what I'm getting from these cards is soon you'll be making a decision which is going to be directly correlated with your love life. I feel like there is an energy in who has their eye on you. I'm not quite sure if he works with you is what I'm getting. Um, I feel that you're currently getting over a past relationship, perhaps. I feel that you had a very bad ending with your ex, and now you're really ready to just get out there. You want to go out, you want to have fun, go out to bars and party, and that's the energy that I'm currently receiving. But all right, you can go now.
Was that it?
Oh, I'm done.
Okay. Let me know. Sometimes I get distracted there. This is from Myra, right? Myra. Myra, I'm drawn to the healing deck for you on this one as well. Huh. Myra, you're not ready. You're not ready yet. I mean, I know this tells me you've been solo for a while because again, there's many children around you and that means years. And so you've been flying solo for a while, or you're feeling like you're solo. I don't know. No, I'm feeling like, you're not in a relationship right now, right? I mean, again, this is a situation, but you've not been in a relationship for some time is what I'm getting. But until you find balance in yourself, again, there's something still missing. I think you still have are you uncomfortable in public situations? Are you feeling uncomfortable with some of the things that you think that people may point out about you, or you're not comfortable with yourself, and therefore they make you feel yourself uncomfortable because of that, what you worry about? I don't know what it is, but you need to get over it and call on Archangel Michael. He will come and he'll help you usher through those problems. He'll help you work through them. You don't have to do it alone. Sometimes when you get out there, you just have to be playful. You have to get out there and just be silly. Be fun and just start being fun, and people will be drawn to you. Okay, so don't take yourself so seriously. Lighten up. Lord have mercy. Put a smile on your face. Just relax a little, shake it off a little bit. Whatever it takes. Okay, I'm loving this. Again, you can do this, Myra, but again, you have to do it. Nobody else can do it for you. Okay, so Myra, I think that it all kind of begins and ends with you. All right, that's what I'm getting. It begins and ends with you. So shake it off a little bit, get some energy flowing through you to where you can laugh at yourself a little bit, where you can discuss what you've been through without an emotional outburst of some kind, where you can take a little criticism as maybe critiques and not criticism, where you can give it back, where you can have the strength to tell somebody else, that's not right. Those kind of things. There's some self development that I think still needs to be had before you're there yet. Okay, that's what I'm getting. So there you go. Let's see. What's next? Who's next? What you got, Lavida? Did you find somebody?
Let's
Living la vida loca. Let's take this one. I have no idea what that is, what it says, but hey, FTKAYL, Caitlin, FT Kaylin, give us a question. FT Kaylin, you are on Twitch. Give us a question from Twitch. Let us know what it is you want to know. Yes, you, absolutely, yeah. Let us know. They say yes, ha ha ha. Yes, I don't know how to pronounce the name, so I'm going with Kaylin, FT Kaylin. So let us know what your question would be, okay? What's next? Oh, you too? Another love life question. You guys are killing me here. You're killing me. killing me. Oh my goodness. Living la vida loca. Do, 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 do. Oh, I said it right. Okay, nice. Thank you. Appreciate that. What you got there for this person? Hey, Pam, welcome in. Pamela P. Love Ramage. She always does the infinite abundance affirmations daily. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's wonderful. So nice. Living a vida loca. Yeah, Caitlin, we stream from we stream on YouTube, Lavida's YouTube, my YouTube, her one or two Facebooks, my two Facebooks, Twitch, Twitter. I think that's it, something like that. So yeah, we're on many platforms at the same time. Yeah.
So for what I'm getting, I feel as though you've been working a lot on yourself, and now you're really ready to step in to a relationship or find someone. Um, let's see. I feel as though you may have moved to a new place or a new city. That's just something I'm picking up on. Um, or perhaps it was a new job that you recently switched to. Um, I'm seeing oranges, which that reminds me of the sacral chakra, which is a very creative, intimate energy is what the sacral chakra reminds me of. Um, I'm feeling that would be of benefit to do something, something like, this is silly, but even like hula hooping or something that, like drawing or just anything that would help bring creative energy into your life. Definitely, I think it would be good, just like little things, like say if you have tea, to just like swirl the tea around and to like close your eyes and to like imagine, like, I guess, tap into your senses is what I'm saying, like feel the like tea move around and stuff like that is what I'm getting, but that's all.
Super. Inside out, living la vida loca. If anybody has not yet gone to Lavida's YouTube channel, I'm going to pop it up here for you guys. And you can go to her YouTube channel. All you do is open up your telephones, turn the camera on, point and click, and at that little QR code, and go over there and hit subscribe. And then when Lavida goes live, you can follow her no matter who she's on with, and no matter what time it is, it'll send you a notification. Again, if you go there, please make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you don't hit the subscribe button, the trip is worthless. So go over there and show her the love. Show Lavida the love. All right, folks. And then also, if you're on Lavida's side and you haven't gotten over to mine yet, then there you go. This is the same trick. Click on that one. Okay. Even if you're already on here with us, now's the perfect time to go over there and do this. Okay. And remember, hit that subscribe button, please. Super, super, super. And let's see. And we are back still with the love reading, correct?
Yes.
Woo. Oh my goodness. Oh, you fall for these people who are rash. You have a tendency to fall for people who are rash, who are bold, who like to take action. But unfortunately, and they like to party. You like the party people, you like the fun people, but these people, unfortunately, they don't bring a whole lot of other things. And so, again, you want this activity, you want the rush, you want the excitement. And though that can be a good thing, it's also a bad thing if it's not in moderation. So what I'm being told is is that as you continue to walk down this trail with or for a relationship, you need to change the way in which you're approaching it, the way in which you're approaching people, because again, I think it's part of your problem is the choices that you make. It's the choices you make, and not the not so much the the way in which you behave in a relationship, all those things. You're not really the factor. It's the choices you make that's the factor. Okay, so make sure that you again look at the Four of Cups here. The Four of Cups is like, okay, look, you got it. The universe is going to send you somebody. But you see, the thing is this Four of Cups is also that lack of stability. So again, you like stability, but you like to shake it up. And when you see the Four of Cups, again, it's that hand coming out of nowhere, which is the fourth cup. So it kind of shakes things up a little bit. And they're saying, come on, try to go for somebody who try something new. This is the Fool card. Try something new. Try to change, and go for somebody who isn't quite so out there, somebody who isn't so energetic, somebody who isn't trying so hard to be fun and have fun, and somebody who is more serious. Okay, you have choices. The question is what you're going to do with it. There's your two choices. Do you want the serious side, or do you want to continue to party and then not have changes? So that's what I'm getting. This opportunity starts with you and changing your perspective on what it is you want from a relationship. So there you go. And while we are at it, folks, don't forget those like, share, subscribe, follow, all those funny little buttons. Let's make sure we're hitting those buttons, please. We would appreciate it, both Lavida and myself. Show us the love. Show us the love. And while we're at it also, as I was just talking, let me play a little thing to remind you. If you're on YouTube, and if you're on YouTube, alrighty then. Who do we have next, Lavida? Who's our next victim?
I would like to read Nicole Samboy, I believe,
Okay.
like a general reading, and perhaps a message from her son who has passed away.
Okay. Oh, look here. I told Lavida I saw the red color of my T-shirt, so I decided to look at it. And look at this. The logo actually looks good on a red color shirt. I always thought it was only black, but I decided to order it just to see, and I was very happy with it. Very happy with the product. And by the way, if you're looking for my merch, this is a shameless plug. So there you go. And I have now in my inventory, I also have now tarot cards, the major arcana.
Ooh.
I have a number of them. So the Sun card, the Lover's card. There's two more, and I'm adding more on a daily basis.
Ooh.
So you can get a T-shirt with those cards on them, which I think is amazing. That's why I want them myself. So I figured, you know what, I'm going to start making those. I love those power cards, So with that said, who are we doing again?
Nicole Samboy.
Okay. Did Nicole have a question? I see a thank you.
Yes.
Generous, there we go. I see it. Mm-hmm. So what'd you get, Lavida?
Yeah, okay. having a few coughing fits, so please excuse me, but all right.
It's good.
All right, let me get a drink of water real quick. So I know Nicole mentioned that she also wanted any information from her son who passed away, and it was his birthday. Um, I'm getting that today has been very challenging, and that you have been like looking at past photographs of him and stuff. But the message that I am receiving is that he's always watching over you. He's always helping, guiding you. Um, I'm getting that there was a lot of like strife around the time of his passing, particularly in regard to finances, and I'm not quite sure as though if there's a sibling as well, um, who it of course took it very roughly, his passing, but he's always watching over the entire family is the energy that I'm getting. And I'm hearing that he really appreciates what you did. I don't know if there's an altar or if there's something that you did in remembrance of him, particularly today as well. Um, but that's an energy that I'm getting. So he wants to say thank you for that. Um, so I'm seeing flowers. I'm not quite sure if you've saved like flowers, perhaps in a scrapbook. Um, the final message that I'm getting is you were always very strong. I'm seeing the color purple, and that I associate with the strength, and that's what I'm getting.
What's yeah. Nicole, did he he had one brother or two? Is there three boys or just the two boys? And he is oldest? Is he the oldest of the boys? Delays a little, delays a little bit tonight. So when I ask questions, it's going to take probably a little while, but hang in there with us. But anyway, Nicole, is he one of three or one of two? Two. He was eldest. Three altogether. Three altogether. Okay. Yes. Good. Okay. Two. He was. Yes. He was the oldest. Good. Okay. Got that. Got that. And
Have you recently had a dream of him?
so the granddaughter. Do you have a granddaughter as well? And is the granddaughter from him or from the middle one? Because I'm getting granddaughter as well. So did he produce a child before he passed, or again was it the second son who had the daughter? Or do you? I'm being told you have a granddaughter. Do you have one? Can you confirm that? No grandchildren. Okay. I'll go with you on that one. I'm telling you, that's not what I'm getting. That's not what I'm getting. Don't be surprised if you find out down the road that maybe you, and it's a girl. And it's a girl. Because I'm getting that serious energy. Not to pick a fight with you, Nicole. That's not what I intend to do. But he's showed me he's showing me a daughter. He's showing me a daughter out there. Yes. Yes. Now she had dark hair, but he's showing me this child with like blondish, lighter color, blondish brown hair, as well. Again, a girl. Um, and it's interesting because I'm getting like Lexi. Yeah, he had dark hair, but I'm telling you, the girl that I'm telling you, he's telling me that there is a daughter. He's telling me he has a daughter, and that daughter is like Lex. It's either the daughter or the mother is Lexi, and Lexi is like Lex or Lexi. I don't know exactly. And that daughter, the daughter has like a brownish blonde hair. So the daughter has brownish blonde hair, not dark hair like dad. And she is skinny and wiry and very precocious. So I don't. Again, I know you don't know of one, but do not be surprised if down the road you find out that you actually do have a grandchild sitting out there somewhere. That's the information that I'm kind of getting from him, and it's interesting because I'm getting he's showing me the other brothers, but it's not theirs. So again, he's really making it clear that he thinks it's his. So he may not have one, but he believes he does. He believes he does, and so that's what he's sharing with me. Wow, wow. And he yeah, he was taken too young. He was taken too young. Everybody said that. Whatever happened again, he was taken too young. Everybody said that he was taken too young. You've said that a few times yourself. Is what he's telling me. But he's okay where he is. You know, that's the path. That was the path. That was his exit point, and he took it. So you know, it's he's okay. So know that he's with you, around you. Don't be surprised again, like Lavida said, that he comes and visits with you while you're asleep. He's not indicating that there's something that he does, or sometimes spirits will leave things around, or they'll move things, or they'll create a scent, or they'll create an environment. He's not giving me any of those things. So just know that means he probably is going to be coming to you in dreams. So keep your mind open with those. When you go to bed tonight, and from now on, actually, if you want, but anytime you want to meet with him, call him in before you go to bed. Talk to him as if you're speaking to me. Have the conversation. I speak to my spirit guide and my spirits. I tell them, unless I need some help from them in that night about something that I'm working on, I'll tell them, you're not welcome in tonight. The door is closed, and the gatekeeper will keep that gate closed for the night. But if I am in a situation where I'm needing something to mull over, I'm needing something to work through, I will ask them to come in, and they can come into my dreams on that night. I have this conversation like I'm speaking to you, actual speaking. So make sure that you speak to him in the same way. Speak to him that he's there because he is there, and he will hear you. And then don't be surprised if indeed he visits with you. What I would also suggest that you do is put beside your bed a paper and pen, because as soon as you have that dream and wake up, within a very few minutes, that dream is gone from your memory. It happens that way all the time. I always ask my spirits to plant the seed to help me remember, so I can keep the memory for at least the day. And it works for me, but doesn't work for everybody. What I would suggest to you is put it in paper. What I also do is, if I have a great dream like that, I go to my phone and I message myself. I send myself an email telling me the whole thing. And so I would suggest maybe you consider doing that as well. Okay. Alrighty then, Lavida. Let's choose somebody else. And I'm going to pick this time. How about that?
Okay.
Let's pick Angela. Angela Levitt. Hi, any messages from my spirit guides? Living la vida loca. All right, folks, let's get some activity. Let's get some happiness out there. Come on. I'm feeling a lot of energy out there, but it's like not a lot of cheery energy. Come on, folks. Let's get the energy up. Come on. Or maybe it's just me. I don't know. These spirits are heavy with that around us right now, but that doesn't mean it has to be heavy. Okay. What you got, Lavida?
I feel like you've currently been focusing on manifesting money is what I'm getting. I'm not quite sure if you've done like a spell or something, but that may be a benefit to what you're trying to achieve. I was just shown an image of you writing as well, so writing down your intentions may be beneficial. I was just shown an image of a train, so I feel like you're especially wanting like to go on a vacation or someplace, and that's why you're wanting to manifest this money. I was shown an image of a piano. I'm not sure if you're into music. I'm getting that I see you want to go to Africa in December. I think that'll be a very great experience. I feel as though you may have had previous past lives there. I'm also hearing that going to an elephant sanctuary might be really fun during your time there. But that's what I'm getting.
Angel, the one thing that stands out more than anything else to me right now is this feeling of don't shoot the messenger. Let me say that first. Don't shoot the messenger. What I'm getting is you need to kick it in high gear. You are not. Yes, you're doing a lot. You're not doing enough. You know what you want to do. You know what you need to accomplish. You have an idea. You have a roadmap on how you want it to act out, to play itself out. There will be some variations in that roadmap, by the way. That roadmap is not final. There will be some variations. It's not there's a few things that have been kind of missed only because it's not part of your experience yet, but you'll get there. But you need to ramp it up. You need to amp it up. You need to get some energy going. You need to get ignited, and I'm talking just fired up, just fired up. I don't know if there was a bump. There was not a bump in the road, maybe a little bit of a delay, maybe a slowdown, maybe it wasn't a detour, but it was a bit of a slowdown. And also there was some questioning going on. And again, you're beyond that now. You moved on, so you need to kick in it high energy. You need to take the bull by the horns. Your metaphysical stuff that you're doing, I'm told you're into metaphysical as well. You really need to you need to really embrace it. You need to be connecting more. You need to get out there more with people who are in this field, who are doing what it is you want to do. There is enough in the world to go around. People will celebrate with you. They'll teach you. They'll help you. They'll grow with you. Those kind of things. So get out there and share and get involved. Be part of a community. Do not be part of yourself anymore. Only make sure that you're involved heavily, and make sure that you're bringing people along with you. Because again, as you move toward what it is you want to accomplish, and as you truly own it and believe it and are determined that that's what you're going to do, people will buy into that and they will follow you, and some of them will join in because they want to do the same thing. So again, this is what you need to do. You need to just start firing up and just start moving forward, and not look back. No looking back. No wondering if why. No. This is not the time for that. You know what you got to do. So all I can say is, get her done. Get her done. All right. All righty then. I love it. Angela, you can do this. I mean, you've got the energy. Again, not only that, but you've got the skill set. I also get this really wonderful I got this feeling of I got the feeling that, again, it's just closer than you can imagine. Closer than you can imagine. So again, reach out, grab it. Okay, grab it. That's what I get. All right, then. Who do you have next, Lavida?
Let's see.
Living love. That song is stuck in my head. Damn, Ricky Martin. Oh. Angel, love it. You've made our night as well. Thank you for sharing that kind of energy. And remember, you're not alone. In this world, there are pockets of people who have the same shared interests and desires. And just know that you're not alone, and you will find them and you'll move forward with them. Okay? There's a collective out there.
Let's see. Latanya would like a general reading.
Okay. Let me try to find. What's the name again? Latanya?
Yes.
I got it. There you go. While you're shuffling, Lavida, I'm going to jump right in if you don't mind.
Oh, go ahead.
Latanya, I'm being told you got to believe. You got to believe. I feel like you don't believe in yourself enough. I believe you. I feel like you don't have the confidence that you need. I feel like you're kind of hard on yourself, and you allow other people to really influence you when they say things about you. You need to come out of that. You need to stop with that. You need to stop surrendering to everybody else and what they believe or what they think, what they feel. This is a new world, a new you, a new world, a new time. So what I'm getting for you is break through, break out, and start being more confident in yourself, and not letting everybody else and what they may think of you reside in your head. You know, the space that you rent to them, they don't care. They've already moved on, and yet you're still mulling it over. So I'm telling you, in my most humblest opinion, you got to surrender and let go of all that crap that all these people put on you over the years. The people, the unfriendly, the mean, the derogatory stuff they've said that you've carried with you. You put it into a pack on the back, and now the backpack is full. Okay, and I'm telling you, drop the backpack. Let the backpack go. What they said no longer affects you, and you need to say this. This is an affirmation. You need to say this: is that I am judged only by myself, and I will live to my highest being, my highest whatever, my highest potential. How's that? My highest potential. Okay, that's something you should be saying to yourself, or something similar. Because again, when you say it as you mean it, and you mean it when you say it, you will bring it into reality. So again, say it with confidence, mean it when you say it, and make sure that you rise to the occasion. Stop letting these people wear you down. It has no impact on them. It only wears on you. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Go ahead, go ahead, Lavida. Hey, Shelly, nice to see you in. Cassandra, nice to see you in.
So I'm feeling that recently you've been feeling very lost. And similar to what Don was saying, I also have the plum card here, which is symbolizing choices. And you are being given the choice. This can determine, do you want to let those things that others say determine your happiness, or are you just going to take it? I'm getting that your ancestors in particular have really been, they're very stern about this, that they do not want you to be tolerating any disrespect. I feel as though that it's hurting you spiritually having all of this. It weighs on you, and it's like in your auric field is what I'm feeling. I feel as though meditation will be very beneficial to help you not only relieve yourself of all this stuff that you pick up, but also um, just to gain more strength and trust within yourself is what I'm getting, but that's all.
When you say that, help me with that, Lavita, so that I can understand, because again, it comes back to her, right? That's what you're saying? It's that it starts and ends with her. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, with
Good, good,
what
good.
she allows.
Yeah,
She needs to be more cutthroat. I feel as though she's a very kind and empathetic person, and due to her empathy, I feel as though sometimes she lets people like walk all over her, in a
yes.
sense. And they're saying be mean. Like,
The Queen of Swords.
it's better to be mean than to just let people treat you poorly.
Yep, that's exactly what I was going at. The same thing. When you were saying, I'm thinking, man, that's like right there. Yeah, and it's like the Queen of Swords. Be the Queen of Swords energy. Be that determined, strong, focused person that says, you know what, no more. Mama's here. Mama's in charge. That kind of deal, right? I mean, it's
Yes.
that more powerful energy, not the surrender energy. So super. Next, we're going to do. Let's see, Shauna Foster, and Shauna Foster is looking for a general.
So I'm feeling as though there's something in your life that needs to be put to an end. Um, I was seeing you on the rings of Saturn, and it's like you were running, almost like on a treadmill. But you were just going in circles and circles. And I'm really feeling as though whatever this is, you've got to cut it off. Um, Particularly before it brings more problems into your life. I'm hearing you gotta be diligent about this. Um, There's someone I'm feeling like my third eye is like vibrating, and there's someone in your close circle who does not deserve access to your energy. There's someone I feel their intentions aren't as what they say. That's all that I'm getting right now.
Super. Hey, Angie, nice to see you in. Hopefully the graduation is going well. Nice to see you here. Hey, Monique, nice to see you in as well. Shawana, are you... I don't know. I don't know. I can't get a handle on... there's a message there. There's a message. I don't know if it's a psychic hit or whether it's a mediumship hit, so I'm trying to narrow it down. I'm not getting a temperature change, so that usually means it's a psychic hit. But Shawana, are you worried about someone who is ill right now, or is someone who just recently passed? Because I'm getting this health situation where yeah, it's like I'm getting this concern, this health situation, but it's not yours. It's not. I don't get it as your health situation. And again, I don't know if it's, but I'm feeling like an energy of someone who crossed over. I guess not as a medium energy. It's like in your work field. And so have you been? I mean, it's like you. I feel like you've been mourning or missing somebody more recently than you, and they're gone, and they had a health scare, and then of course I don't know. I'm confused. I don't understand it. I just feel this total health concern. And are you worried that somebody who is unhealthy may not pull out of it? And it's because, again, I'm getting this feeling of a very strong concern of health. And does it have to do with, is it like the like pneumonia or something like breathing? Are they having some issues breathing? Is it like, could it be, I guess it would be circulatory, but I don't think so, because again, that's part of the lungs, but I'm feeling like it's part of breathing, or and it's like in the chest area here. So it's either breathing or again, it could be like something to do with the sinuses or something. And again, you're afraid that there may not be the ultimate outcome may not be a favorable one, if you know what I mean. You can't control. The point is this: is I'm saying this, and I'm seeing you think about this and dwell on this, and I think you need to move on from it. You can't let it continue to take your time, and your mind, because the reality is you can't change things. The path is set, and so the most important thing to do with any situation like this is make sure you just have the conversations and spend time with people. And therefore, if good things happen, then you've already had that in the bank, which is nice. And if bad things happen, then you've taken the steps necessary to give yourself that last time spent. So just again, let it go and just live like there is no tomorrow, and therefore you'll always have tomorrow, because it'll be in the bank, if you know what I mean. That's what I'm getting. So again, let go. You can't carry this with you. It really, I feel like it's weighing you down. And I feel like even some of the decisions you're making right now, you're making them based on what you think may happen, and you can't do that. You can't control the fate. Okay, this is divine timing. So that's what I'm getting. Let go, let God, and continue to live life, and just let things take their course. Okay. I hate to be cryptic, but I'm not getting a really, it's like they're not really clear with me on this one. They don't want me to be clear, and what anyway, that's it. Sorry, Shawana, that's the best I can give you right now. All right, then. Who is next? Who are you picking out there? Lavida. What kind of energy are you getting? Hey, Elizabeth Kuntz Morris, nice to see you in.
Uh,
Before you go on, Shawana, is this you or is this somebody right around that's here right now? Abigail or Abby or Abigail? Is that a grandmother, grandmother? Who has the mother or grandmother, Abby or Abigail? Who crossed over? No, Shawana, your mother is still here because I think she's part of the illness. I don't know, but anyway, so I don't think this is for you unless it's a mother-in-law. This is Abby or Abigail. Abby's short or something. She died. She lived long. She lived a long time. She didn't die young. She lived a healthy life, and ultimately she passed just because of her body gave out. If anybody can pick that up, let me know. She lived in the Midwest. She lived in the Midwest. Again, Abby, Abigail, something like that. Anything that sounds like Ab. All right, let me know. Go ahead. Who did you say, Lavida? Nobody can. Nobody seems to own that.
let's see. I think Monique Bergeron wants a reading, a general reading.
Who's this?
Monique Bergeron.
Okay, got it.
That
Okay.
right?
Damn, Monique. What the hell? What are you stressing about? There's so much. I feel so much stress with her.
I know. There's very heavy energy. That's why I wanted to read this. Yeah.
Yeah. As soon as I click that button, I'm like, damn. Who opened the? Who let the dogs out? Who? Who let the dogs out? Who? I'm telling you, it is strong. Monique, what has you so concerned? Damn. What is wearing on you? Wow. 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 First and foremost, Monique, take a breath. Take a breath, Lord. Jeez whiz. Gee whiz. Oh my gosh.
Are like tensions really high in your like home situation? Is it spousal related, as though there's like a partner who is not treating you as kindly as they should be? So what I'm really getting is you're very like distraught onto how I feel as though like you've spoken to this person and they just aren't changing and they don't plan to, and you know this, you've known this for a bit, and you're ready to get out because it is just a very toxic environment. And it's weighing a lot on you and your mental health. Oh, you can go if you have anything. This is going to take me a little to work through.
The one thing that Monique, Monique, let me please. Lord have mercy. It's one of those times of how do you say what you want to say and you need to say, and you don't want to also. I don't want to make anybody uncomfortable. Okay. But when you said my kid's father, I kind of got a different vibe there. Monique, do you also have a relationship with a woman? Because I was not getting male energy. I was getting relationship issue with a female. So, and I don't think it's a friend, but it could be a very close friend, but a friend. But it could, but I'm getting a sense that it's a female relationship. So, are you also was the kid's father in the past, and now this relationship is with a woman, or am I like way off, or is this something you don't even want to talk about? So we move on. You tell me. And this is where we sit and wait for the no. Okay, you're not in a relationship with a woman. Okay, then I'm way off there because I never a woman. Okay. Well, then that was definitely not your energy because I was picking up something else. Speaking of something else, and so the move is not yours either because I was getting a move. Are you moving? Did you just move? Is there a move coming? A very emotional move. This is not a move that makes you really happy. So this must not, again, this isn't you. This is somebody else. So there must be somebody else in here. Just moved. Well, I got that part right then. Okay. And what's up with the, again, it just, I don't know. And the kids came with so are you with your husband or are you separated? Because again, I'm getting this energy of not together. So are you together and do you move together or do you move separate and do you have the kids if you move? I'm asking 10 big questions. And when you answer the questions, can you please clarify because I'm just spilling it. And I know as soon as I'm saying it that I've just confused every freaking body watching. So first and foremost, are you with the guy? Or have you guys separated? With my kid's father, but want another person that is so amazing. Okay, that's kind of okay. And the person who is so amazing, the person who is so amazing has some qualities that are more. They're more in touch with their emotions. They're more in touch with their feminine side, shall we say? Then they're more in touch with their. Yeah, I know. I understand the man. Don't get me wrong. I get it now. I get it. We got it. But what I'm saying is I think that so. But is this somebody who is more emotional? Somebody who is more maybe physical, more again, more in touch with their emotional side, more willing to communicate and connect in a way that the other one isn't, and therefore there's a difference when it comes to like this more masculine kind of I'm the man, and then this one who is like I'm your man. Again, a different kind of energy. Yes. Okay. So that's the dichotomy I got. That's why I was getting the two different energies. One very much more this, and one okay. And how about the pets? So you're giving because I'm getting pets. So the pets didn't come with, and the kids came with, but the pets didn't. Is that correct? But you're still with the husband when you moved? I'm confused now. See, I'm getting this. I'm feeling like you guys. I'm feeling like. Yeah, I don't see you guys together. For some reason, I'm seeing you moved away, and you have the kids, and he doesn't. And I see the pets were left behind. No, I couldn't take them. The pets. Okay. Yes. Yes, he came because I felt bad. Also,
You,
your intention was to move away, but then he came with.
yeah, you've got. I feel as though you have been trying to tell him like he currently lives with you, but you don't like the situation at all.
Yeah, he needs like
And
a house to fall on him to get the picture.
yeah,
Yeah.
you've got to tell him for your own sake, and especially if there's someone else that you know already have and that you want to be with instead of him, you've got to get over this because this is just it's weighing too much on you.
Not that, but it's going to get uglier, and you don't want
Hmm.
it to get ugly.
Yeah, you
You, you,
don't.
you need to find a way to. Of course, you're depressed. I wouldn't. I'm not surprised. I mean, first of all, you're carrying on two relationships with two very different people, two different personalities, and you're juggling a very, very, very uncomfortable situation. I won't even say uncomfortable. You're playing with you're playing with fire. You're playing with
Mhm.
fire, and so yeah, you got to do what you need to do. But I'm telling you, this you cannot sustain how it is now. I'll put it that way. I can't tell you what to do, but I'm telling you, you can't sustain this. You have to do something that is going to change the situation. I'll put it
And
that
I know you're concerned about how this would affect your children, but how does it affect your children when they're being presented with, they see you and this other person that you don't want to be with, and you're just displaying to them what like a false sense of what a like happy relationship should be. Although they may be young, your children, they kids notice more than you'd think, and I'm sure even they can pick up on the energy that there's something, you aren't happy together. So I think it is in your best interest and theirs to do this now, do it as soon as possible, because you don't want there to be more arguments and disputes with this person that you're unhappy with.
And your sister you have a sister who is older or younger?
Is, is the person you're currently with like physically aggressive? I hate to have to bring that up, but
Two older sisters. Okay. Yeah, but you're not. Yeah, I don't feel you're the close. I think you're close to. I get a sense that you're close to one of them. You're very close to one of them. She says no. He's not physically abusive. I get the feeling you're very close to one of them. You beat him up. Oh,
okay.
already then. That took a turn I didn't expect. You're right though. You had the Lavida. You had the physical part right. The hat was on the wrong.
So.
Yeah. Alrighty then. Well, let's have none of that. Lord have mercy. Anyway, no, I would, so the one sister knows about this other person because again, they're showing me that again you have this connection to one. So you've had this conversation with the one sister, not the other, or does the one sister know and you don't think she knows? Because there's something about that. And again, I asked 10 billion questions, and the yes doesn't work. Unfortunately, she knows. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, yeah, yeah. Well, I wish you well. I wish you Godspeed. But I think that again, you need to step forward. You need to step up, and because again, there are many lives that are affected by this, and I guess I'm from a different generation. That for the kids stuff. If the kids are in an unhappy home, that's not good for them either. If the kids are around parents who can't stand each other or they have issues, and the kids sense all this stuff, they get all this stuff. Okay, so when I hear for the kids, I have to kind of say, you know what, I have to call you on that. I think that you need the strength. I think the part is you need the strength, and you're not ready to do that yet. So I would say that don't lay that on the kids. Just kind of when you need to eventually make the determination, you're going to do it. That's how I see it. Exactly. That's why your kids act out now. Yes, because they're reacting to what they see and they feel. They can feel things. Your kids are very intuitive. Your kids are very intuitive. Everybody's kids are very intuitive. And that's why kids can see these imaginary friends that actually do exist in the world of the spirit world, but we believe that they're made up. They're not made up. Most of the time, they really do exist. but we can't see them because we shut our mind off, because we had parents who said, "Oh no, you're crazy. That's not. There's nobody there." And oh, okay, then it's not. I'm just imagining it. That's how this happens. And when we have to get deprogrammed to do what we're doing now, because we have to sit and listen for information, words, symbols, terminology, whatever comes to us, and then try and make sense of it, because our parents a long time ago, or society told us a long time ago, we're crazy, that we believed we were talking or hearing something. If they just said, you know what, do whatever, do whatever. It's amazing where we might be otherwise, right, Lavida?
Oh, 100% agree.
All right. Let's move, hopefully, Monique, that helps you. You got some work to do. You got some work to do, and you can't leave it off on somebody else. You know what you got to do. So the question is when you find the strength to do it. Whew, that's heavy. That was heavy. Let's wish a happy birthday to somebody. I don't care. Somebody out there have a birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Oh, righty then. And don't forget, folks, please hit the like, share, subscribe, and follow buttons. We appreciate it so very much. If you haven't made it over to Lavida's page, please, or channel on YouTube, please go over and do that. I'll post it in a minute so you can see it and you can get there. And if you have been on hers and are on hers and have not been to mine, well, then I'll post mine in a few minutes and you can do that too. So again, if you haven't been to Lavida's YouTube channel, get your phone out, click on that image, make the camera come up, hit that, and it'll take you there. And the best part in the chat is, if you're on your phone already, if you look on your chats, this comes out with a little blue URL. So you click on that, it'll still take you there. So no excuses. There you go. Somebody just did it. I love it. Thank you.
Thank you. Don't
forget, while you're there, hit that subscribe button, please. Hit that subscribe button. Taking the trip on its own is not enough. It's like going to Africa for a safari and forgetting the safari. Go to the safari, hit the subscribe. Alrighty then. And let's see. And if you're on Lavida's side and you haven't been to mine yet, well, find your way over there with this one. Click, and then remember, hit the subscribe button, please. And then with that said, don't forget the Sonoran Mystic Tarot merch. Make sure we have the Sonoran Mystic Tarot merch. If you don't know where it is, this is that again, this takes you right to my YouTube store. You can find I have some of the major Arcana tarot cards as shirts. I have this shirt, which is my logo. I have it on different colors. You can choose any color shirt, which I usually do it on black, but I wanted this one. And I'll give myself one more shameless plug. Here we go. There you go. Who is next, Lavida?
Let's see. Summer Dawson. She was wondering if there's any messages from any past loved ones. See if we can get mediumship.
I'll find her. And by the way, Linda, happy birthday to your son. That was for him. There you go. Summer. You said Summer, right?
Yes.
There we go. Summer Dawson.
I feel as though your They're definitely oh gee, one moment, let me plug in my computer. I feel as though it's like they have a gift to give you. I'm feeling as though it's like a spiritual gift. So maybe very soon you may be gaining more insight, especially clairvoyance. I feel you may be revving up those abilities. So I'm seeing books. I don't know if you currently read, but that might be. So I love reading, and I feel as though it can be very beneficial in like strengthening clairvoyance, especially because it's like when you're reading, it's like it's a movie in your head. I'm also feeling as though be on the lookout for like signs and synchronicities, whether it's like words from a song on the radio, or even if you're reading a book and you see something that like stands out. They are sending you messages. Again, they're very excited. I'm seeing a cup of tea. I'm hearing that something's brewing, and it's definitely in a positive light. You've definitely gone through a lot in the past, and you're going to be reaping the good karma very soon. I'm not quite sure if you enjoy hiking, but for some reason that's being brought up. But yeah, that's all I'm kidding. So best wishes to you.
I'm going to turn. Can you hear me? Okay, good. I'm
Yes.
going to turn to a different deck. Some bum 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 bum. Summer, did your father pass over? Did your father cross over? Then it says, "Thank you, Don. Yes, let's lift that energy. Things are getting heavy." Um, Again, Summer, are you still here? Summer, summer, summertime.
I'm not quite sure what happened, but so it's saying oops, something went wrong, and I'm trying to reload the page, but nothing's coming up.
Click on the little circle icon to reload the whole page, or you can exit out and come back in,
Okay.
whichever works best for you. Summer, are you not here? Summer, did you leave? Because I don't see Summer.
I will be back.
Okay, sounds good. Alrighty then. Alrighty. Well, if Summer's not here, then guess what? Shane, get the damn reading. LMT, you are next. I'm picking up with you. Let's get your energy up and rolling. How's that? How did that work for you? Did things correct themselves for you?
I believe so.
Okay. And if you look right below your picture, you'll see a little thing called settings. It's like an icon underneath. It looks like a gear. You see it?
I do not.
You do not under your picture? Okay,
No.
no problem.
Oh wait. Okay. Yes, I do. Okay.
Okay, click on that, and then when you click on that, it'll come up and look for the video, and then click on video.
Okay.
And when you go to video, look and see if your vision if you're on high definition. If you're not, click the little arrow and go up to high definition if it allows you.
I believe I am on high definition. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh wait. Okay, now I am. Okay.
Okay. All right. It was a little bit blurry, and now it has a little more definition. So there we go. Back to LMT. We're gonna. Summer wasn't here, so I moved on, and I made an executive decision that we're reading it LMT. So there you go.
Has there been comments from the audience? Because if so, I'm not getting any.
Yeah, LMT responded. They may not have done anything since you popped out and came back in, because when you go out and come back in, it clears your chat.
Oh, okay. We're good.
So the new stuff will still come in. Yeah. Julie says looks good. Did you see that?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's how it works. Good. So LMT, we're doing LMT. What kind of energy are you getting there for LMT? LMT, you got the King of Wands, the Empress, the King of Swords, and the Star. Holy crap, you got lots of major cards here. Alrighty then. All right. Having the King of Wands. Damn. Okay, LMT, I'm seeing an employer coming in. I see a male employer coming in. He's the King of Wands, bringing in an offer. You're in the driver's seat. You're the Empress here. So the Empress here is he's going to. This is he's looking for somebody who can come in and to take over an operation, to take. Hey, Angie, outside graduating, lots of ants. Oh, that's not good. I hate those little ants. Oh my God, they drive me crazy, and they find me no matter where I am. Back to LMT. LMT again, an opportunity is coming your way. A male is going to be presenting you an opportunity for employment. They're going to need you to kind of define what it is and how to do it, because I don't think they know so much. That's why they're looking at you to kind of help to create exactly the exact parameters necessary. The King of Swords, this is somebody who's a bit demanding. This is somebody who is a bit of a perfectionist. It's an overachiever. He's a very successful person. And again, you'll be working for him directly or relatively directly. He'll be a direct report in that sense, in a way. This is somebody who you're going to have some questions on whether, again, the opportunity aligns with you or not, but it does. This is that alignment card, so it does line with you. And then that Seven of Pentacles is there. So Seven of Pentacles, it's kind of telling me that you're not going to like the opportunity first. It's not going to be what you want. It's not going to have it's not going to fill all of the criteria that you're looking for. And so I'm getting the feeling like, again, you're not going to like it, and you're going to have to be given some reason why this would be a great opportunity. And then you have the King of Cups. You have three kings here. I'm telling you, this is coming very soon. And again, this person is controlling. This person has a lot of. They have direct input. This is the person making the decision. This is the King of Cups. So he's going to be happy with. He wants you. So he'll be happy when you take the job. You are going to, again, think about it quite a bit. You're going to do an analysis, a very strong analysis, and then ultimately, what's going to do? You Ace of Wands. There you go. That's the new job. Ultimately, you'll take it. That's the ace. So you will take that new job. It will come through, and look at this. And you're going to put down. This is going to put to rest finally a lot of frustration, a lot of irritation, a lot of things that you've been dealing with. This brings closure to a period where everything has been in the air for a while, and you just have felt like you were lost. So again, closure is coming with this new opportunity, and again, this guy is going to like you, and it's going to work well for you. Again, that king is very strong. Three of your cards are kings. So again, this is major stuff. But ultimately, new opportunity, closing the door, and a new opportunity. So Hands on deck, get ready. Let me look for a timeline here. Let me see if I can get a timeline before we turn it over to Lavida, who will get everything different and say that I've lost my mind. Let's see what we get. I got a Queen of Swords, which is you being determined, saying, no, this is what I want, this is what I want, this is how it comes. We're looking 3. So I'm looking 3 weeks, 3 months. Let me see if it's weeks or months. No, more like months, okay? This is the longer term, so longer game. If this was smaller number, that'd be weeks. So I'm looking at probably up to 3 months before it starts, but the opportunity is going to come sooner. The opportunity comes sooner. The start date will be in about 3 months, okay? Because they got to nail things out. And again, they need you to help them to determine what it is that you're going to be doing and how it's going to work, how you report, what is your criteria for success, failure, all those things. This is something that they, again, are going to need you to do. All right? So that's what I'm getting. What you got, Lavida?
So, well, with this opportunity, I'm being shown like a drawer, almost like as if you're packing your clothes. I'm not quite sure if moving or traveling with this job is something that you would be willing to do. I'm also getting the energy that you may be like managing a team of people. I feel as though what is really compelling is, I don't know if you have some sort of certification or something that is very intriguing to this one individual, but I do feel as though your input in this situation is very important. But don't be afraid. I feel like you may be unsure of, like, you don't want to say anything that, not like that would upset them, but I'm just hearing, be very open about what you're wanting, and that's going to be an attractive quality of anything, knowing exactly what you want and what you don't want. So that's what I'm getting.
Super. LMT, hopefully that resonates with you. Haven't seen a response one way or the other. So, and I don't remember we started somewhere around the 137, 138 mark. I'll look it up. By the way, everybody, I am writing down the start times for the readings. So when I'm done, I'm going to go back and edit this file and put markers for each of the readings. So if you had a reading tonight, you can go back and review it, and you can click on the mark time in the description, and it'll take you directly to your reading. So I'll get that done, maybe not tonight, but I'll get it done probably by tomorrow. Okay? So watch out for that. And then again, if you want to repeat it, that's all you gotta do is click on the reading that is for you based on the timeline. Okay? Let's see. Let me look at let's look at Alice She. Alice She. Alice, don't forget, if you're on my page, make sure you pop over to Lavida's and click that subscribe. And if you're on my page and you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. Everybody, by the way, let's hit those follow buttons and the subscribe, please. And from both Lavida and I, if you want a reading and you didn't subscribe yet, then this is our answer.
Don't do it. No, don't do it. No, 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 no.
Don't ask for a reading if you haven't subscribed, because I'm not going to be happy. That's the cost of a reading. We're cheap. What you got, Lavida?
I feel as though your current connection with Tarash, I feel as though this is like a breath of fresh air, in the sense of, is what I'm getting. I feel as though this is also a fairly new connection. And I feel as though this partnership, it's like when you haven't had before. I feel as though this partner does treat you with respect, and that may have been lacking in previous relationships. The energy does feel just very calm and like laid back. But that's all I'm getting for right now.
For me, I think that you believe there's stars and wonderment and excitement and thrilling, and it's going to be a great ride. But I think that down deep you feel something else and something that makes you concerned. And again, I think that concern might be a past or maybe a third party, because this is what the Three of Swords is when you see this in a relationship situation. So maybe you're afraid there's somebody else involved or somebody else is getting more attention than you. Again, third party situation. The question is, have you asked him? Because this is the sun. Let the sun in, turn the sun on. Make sure if you believe that. And again, I feel that you have a little bit of question about that, because I think you suspect that there might be somebody else that he's dating or doing something about. And so instead of you having the starry-eyed dreams of, fairy tales and the world's a great place, turn the light on and ask him, hey, what relationship are we in? What is it you expect? What am I expecting? Are we just you and I? Is there making sure that this is a situation where we're together and not more? Again, make sure you have the conversation, because I sense that there's some answers you need, and I don't think you have them. And again, look at this. You have the judgment and justice card. So again, you need to seek information, and because you already suspect something. So by suspecting something, again, you need to seek the information to make sure that you turn the light on and find out where he stands. Are you in a monogamous relationship, a relationship with just you? Does he want a relationship, or is it so new that that's not where he is yet, and he's not ready to commit? Which is also, again, that 3 card. It doesn't mean there's somebody third party. Maybe he's not ready to commit to a relationship yet. Maybe he's working on that. So again, ask the question. Turn the sun on. Ask the question. That's the sunlight. Okay, best disinfectant period. And again, if you ask him, he'll answer. Believe it or not, he's going to answer you. He's going to tell you. You may not like the answer. You may like it. Who knows? The point is, you ask him. The Hierophant card's here. He'll tell you. He's saying, "I'll tell you. This is what I'm feeling," which is nice. And again, he's a self. I like this because he's self-determined, and so you need to be. You need to be. This is the High Priestess. You need to be self-determined as well. Make sure that you're comfortable with asking. Make sure that you have the answers you want. Okay. And then there's that 7 of Swords. I'm telling you, I don't think that you guys are. I don't know if you're even in a relationship, but if you are, I'm not sure you're in it together. I think that I'm not sure you're there yet. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Okay, Summer Dawson, you had a reading. You had a reading from Lavida, and then you were not here, and so I asked for you a few times, and we moved on. If you want to know what your reading was from Lavida, 1 hour 30 minutes. That was the benchmark for that. So go back to 1 hour 30 minutes, and you'll find that reading. Okay. Let's see where we at. Let's try to do one more, and I'm gonna let you pick. Go in there and find somebody who really, really, really is drawn to you. Are you drawn to that?
I don't have much because my comments cut out. I think the only person I have.
Well, the good part is if they're fresh, that means they're here.
Yeah. So Tina, time for your reading. Let's see. You'd like a general.
You said Tina?
Yes, Tina Shelton. Yes.
Alrighty, Tina Shelton, you are last on the list tonight. Living la vida loca. I know it's stuck. I'm so sorry. I can't help it. It won't come out.
No, you're good. I like that song.
There
Thankfully,
you go.
I hear it all the time.
Damn that Ricky Martin. LMT, you got a reading. What do you mean you missed out? LMT, please tell me you were listening. If not, go back to benchmark 1 hour 37 minutes or 1 hour 38 minutes. You got a reading. You received a reading, LMT. Oy vey. Again, 1 hour 37 to 1 hour 38 LMT. That's you. Folks, you're killing us here. You're killing us. And while Lavida is doing this, folks, one more time, hit the follow button, hit the subscribe buttons, hit the like buttons, and also make sure you hit Lavida's YouTube page. Make sure that you pop over there, hit subscribe. If you pop over and you don't hit the subscribe, it's like going to Disney World and not getting on any damn rides. We ain't doing it. It's more fun when you hit the subscribe, please. And if you are on here and you haven't done it for mine yet, well, then I'm giving you the easy out. There you go. You just do the same thing. Click, 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 click. And you click when it pops open, then you hit subscribe. And then one final plea, one final push. If you're looking for some merch from Sonoran Mystic Tarot, or if you're looking for the shirts with the major arcana cards, I've got them in my shop. This is where you do that. Again, you click on it. It takes you to the Etsy store, and you can buy them. And the shirts come in various colors. What you see is not the only colors. There are very many different colors. And also the smudging kit and readings. I sell readings there as well. And you see that an energy just came through and just went zip across the line, which is crazy. Somebody just came in. Really strong energy. Holy crap. I wonder if we'll pick them up before we leave tonight. Anyway, there you go. What you got, Lavida?
So are you currently like pursuing like higher education of some sort? I was hearing college, but if it's not college, then I feel as though maybe you're currently reading some sort of like religious text. I'm seeing an Ankh on one of these cards. Let's see. So I'm just hearing daffodils in particular, so I don't know if that card in particular has any symbolism towards you. Something that stood out a lot is all these cards I have they're very calming colors, is what I was being drawn to. See, you're currently, you just got your real estate license, so well, congratulations. So I feel as though if you are currently like having trouble, perhaps, I don't know if it's in regards to finding clients or if you're like trying to find someone to work for, that won't be an issue much longer. Your search for a job. So I'm not quite sure what type of real estate in particular you're trying to sell, though I do feel as though it is more pricier properties is just what I'm getting. But just relax. I know that very soon that you will be finding the employer that you're looking for, but that's all I'm getting.
Alrighty then. Let me see what I got. Yep, the real estate thing that you're talked about, you're going to do well. You're going to pass. You're going to get your license. You're going to start doing it. It's going to help you really change your way of thinking about a lot of things, especially about money and about investments and about the way in which money flows, how how to save money, how to, all the things about money, lots of things about money in that sense. It's interesting because you still have a lot of things. It's going to be a lot of whirlwind initially. You have a lot of learning to do. You have a lot of catching up to do. You have a lot of connecting with people and getting to know, so make those connections, but be strong and continue doing it. Make sure that you put this as a priority. This is a job. This is a job. It's not a hobby. It's a job. So make sure you tell your family, hey, I'm doing this. I may be sitting home, but I'm on my computer and I'm doing my job. And so make sure you carve out the time to do it, that you require family to give you that time and that breathing space to do it. So therefore you put the best at it. You're going to be successful. Look at this. That's that victory card. That's that moving forward. So this movement is toward you're going to be good at this. You're going to be very good at this, by the way. Look at this. And there's the Page of Cups. Again, you're going to be getting good news coming in. You're going to get a listing really quick, which is nice. I see a listing, and I see that listing is going to sell pretty quickly too, because this is the Six of Cups. So again, it's going to pay off quickly. You're somebody who socializes pretty well from what I'm seeing, and that's a good thing. I'm getting the sense that there's a question about brokers. Go with the broker that makes logical sense. Don't worry about economics so much. Logic, okay? Watch your budget. Make sure you're paying attention to expenditures. Make sure you're paying attention to money. But again, that's the Page of Pentacles. So money's coming in, news is coming in, which again, I'm telling you, you're going to get a nice sale. You've been working on this for a while. This is the Six of Wands. And so again, you've been working on it for a while. It's starting to pay off. You're going to rise above. You're going to do well. So again, buckle in, learn as much as you can. And again, the King of Swords is there. So again, success is on its way. All you got to do is reach up and take it. Okay, you've got to reach up and grasp it. If you don't, then don't complain that nothing happened. All right, because again, it's on you. All righty then. I think with that said, we are pretty much done, Lavida.
Oh.
It's short, sweet, and to the point. Unusually, their list fills up within the first 30 minutes of streams, but you just post your questions. Oh, Angels Will Fly. We did it different today. We decided to not. Hey, Bonnie, nice to see you. And we decided to not have a list. And what we did was we determined that we were just going to take people on the fly. Whoever came in, when they came in, at that moment, if they were talking, chatting, we saw them, we did. So we kind of went with we let Spirit kind of draw us tonight to who gets readings instead of the usual. And you know what? I think it worked well, Lavida, don't you think?
I liked it, yeah.
Yeah, I think that this really had a different kind of purpose, because I think we were able to, again, draw to the people whom we felt a connection to give them a reading. And instead of having to force it, I mean, I didn't feel any forcing of any readings we did. It felt like, except for the love readings, which I fuss about, but I'll do them anyway. It's my thing. I got to fuss about something. Well, Lavida, anytime you want to come back, you are definitely welcome to join me. I adore you. As you know. Absolutely. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, Lavida, for such a young woman, this lady has some mad skills. So we are blessed. We are blessed when she is here, and we are blessed anytime we are around her. The energy is unbelievable. You think you get a lot coming through the screen? I'm telling you, being in her presence is even better. So we are all blessed. We are all blessed. All right. So with that said, Lavida, let's say goodbye to everybody, and I'm going to do the magic screen stuff so it takes us out of here. Have a good one, everybody. And tomorrow, I probably will not be live tomorrow morning. Some other things have unfortunately jumped in the way. So Shauna will be, I'm told, live. And so I'm hoping to be with her, but again, I don't think that's going to work out. So watch for Shauna tomorrow morning, 10 p.m. East Coast, 7 p.m. West Coast. On Sunday, Angie is back. And Angie starts usually around 3 p.m. West Coast, that's 6 p.m. East Coast. And then Shauna is back on Mondays. Julie and Susan come back on Tuesdays at 8. And on Wednesdays at 10 is Julie and Bonnie. And then I'm on the evenings. Anyway, so with that said, we're all over the place. If you've subscribed to all of our channels, when we pop on live, you'll be able to get noticed, and then you can pop on. So you don't have to track anybody's schedules or anything else if you subscribe, because by subscribing, and having the notice bell clicked, you will get notices, and it'll save you from having to even worry about missing things. Okay? So with that said, we're out of here. Good night. Thank you again, Lavida. Appreciate it very, very much. Here we go.